What's up? What's up? It's Evie Unleashed, and welcome to Power to the People, another amazing guest. Today, we're talking to Samantha, aka Sam G. She is the president of A Nest of Love. What's up, babe?
Hi.
Hello. How are you
Thank
holding
you
up
for
during these?
having me.
Of course. How are you holding up during these crazy times right now?
Honestly, I actually like this. Well, not the actual problem, but this actually helps the team do a lot of incredible things virtually. So we get to start new programs that we would love to do, which we don't get to do because we're always running on speed 15.
Girl, that's the same thing that I said. A lot of things that, we put on hold, or a lot of things that we're not appreciating, all of a sudden everybody is taking the time to do that. I love it, and
Yes.
that's actually a good thing. So tell me about Nest of Love. Tell me how it started. Tell me how you became president. Give me the whole story behind it, and the whole story how you guys got all famous on the Ellen show and all that.
So Nest of Love is a 501c3 nonprofit organization for women empowerment, and we help women of all cultures to envision themselves as leaders. So we do this through our guidance, our mentorship, leadership, wellness, and spiritual guidance programs. And Nest of Love was founded by myself back in September of 2018. It was actually just an idea. So I was hanging
What
out
was
with
the
the girls.
idea? Yeah.
I was hanging out with the girls. The girls are like, "Hey, Sam, you're always good. You do these events. Why don't you put together a fundraiser so that we can raise some funds for women in need?" And I'm like, okay, I like this idea. So I'm like, all right, just let me sit on this. Let me think about it. Let me see how I can make this happen. Literally a week later, I said, "Hey, girls, I have an idea. We're going to have this nonprofit organization for women empowerment. We're going to get everyone's troubles, and we're going to empower them, and we're going to do great things with them. We're going to teach them how to be leaders, how to have a business, or how to start, or how to do." And that's literally how it started. And then I asked, when do we want to launch this? Like, when do we want everybody to know who we are? Like, how are we going to do this? And they said, "Let's do a gala." And I'm like, okay, when? They said October. And I'm like, October, that's next month. How do you put it? You can't do that.
Yeah.
Sam, you can do anything. I'm like, okay. So we got to work. And literally I got the nonprofit. We started the website. We did content. We started doing events. We fed over 400 women and children. We did, we gave away a lot of stuff. We did for toys, toy drives, food drives. We did the gala, which Fat Joe and some other people came that performed. I don't know how it happened.
How are you getting Fat Joe? How are you getting on the Ellen show? Like, what are you doing?
I have no, honestly, it was one of those things. So I was a finance manager for Mercedes-Benz, and I was like, one of those women executives that works with men, and I understand men. But then I said, I'm this dominant woman who I wanted to teach women how to be that. And I literally just put my faith in God and said, if you're asking me to lead, because I had so many women that would come to me, for Sam, how do you do this? How do you get it done? Like, how can I start? And I just always led women or mentored them or taught them, here, this is how, invest in these stocks, or do this, or start this, or this is how you do that. And it just became, it's something that you do without acknowledgement, but then all of a sudden they put that, that's had that job on you, and they say, "Sam, now lead everyone."
You know what? I find
like,
that I find that interesting because it's kind of funny, when you're going through things and you're struggling, whatever you're doing, whether you got kids, whether you got, problems, whether you got work problems, it's like the go-to thing is you go talk to your girls. What do your girls do? Make you feel better. Say, "Hey, girl, let's go to church. Let's pray. Let's meditate.
Yes.
Let's go have a girls' lunch. Let's go have this." And then you're pretty much doing that. So when I saw your organization and I realized, oh my goodness, this is like what women do, but on a bigger platform.
That's exactly what I was just talking about this. So it's like, there's other people that, everyone's doing women empowerment, which it's hard to stand out. But when you're really, I've been able to in money wise, give over probably 600,000 or 700,000. Nest of Love has only been open a little over a year.
That's crazy.
And I'm 27 years old, so it's a huge accomplishment on my behalf. It's finding women, and I was raised by my mom, my grandmother actually, and not having that father figure, and having the knowledge of being a woman, and then understanding men, and then turning that around and helping actual people make an impact. So if you want to start a business, I can help you. If you want to be a better mother, like, I can help you. If you want to be a better friend, or anything in general that makes you a better person. So that's where leadership comes in. That's where mentorship comes in. But it's not necessarily saying, hey, I want to make you into a business owner, because we're not all
exactly. Not everybody's meant to be an entrepreneur.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's okay. Like, people need to understand that. Like, it's okay.
And the thing about this too is that women helping women helps you find what may be your passion, what may be what you're good at. Like, sometimes, it takes somebody else to say, oh my gosh, girl, you're good at this, you should do this, or you're good at that, you should do that.
Exactly,
and to push
gift.
you.
The gift of empathy. Like, I can find your strength and help you focus on it. So it's not about, there's some people that will be like, well, you're bad at this. Well, it doesn't matter. Forget that. Let's focus on what you are good at and how you can use that to impact others.
Exactly. And that, I truly believe that everybody does have a gift. We all do. Some people just don't tap into it. Some people don't even realize it. Some people don't have the support to go through with it.
I'm all for, I like researching a lot. So when you think of someone like Steve Jobs or any of these type of people, it's not just the brain of the company, because I'm just the brain, but it's those that have a special gift. So if, someone else is better in marketing, or someone else is better in graphic design, or any of those things, that's what you do. You find the key people that are really good at what they love, and then you work together, and that's how you're able to impact and make a difference.
Absolutely. So now we know how Nest of Love came about, and I love that word. I love the title, because it's a nest of love. Yeah, the name. It's
literally, I'm the mommy bird, and then I build my babies, and then they go and they fly.
Yes, I love it. So let me ask you this: how is it now that you do have your organization? How do you find women in need, and how do you help the women in need? Like, what is your strategy?
So, like, for example, I want to just touch a little bit about the Ellen, and then that will lead to, like, some of the things that influence me to have my events, or how I can impact other women.
Perfect.
So it's like Ellen and Kylie Jenner actually joined one another. Kylie, for her birthday collection, wanted to find someone who's impacting the community. And I was actually nominated. It wasn't something that
you did yourself. Somebody put you,
No, like, literally the community said, hey, look, this girl is doing incredible things. Like, you need to recognize her, blah, 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 blah. So everybody starts sending all the information. So they called me, they interviewed me several times, and they said, what is it that you do? Like, how did you start and everything? So I literally poured my heart out. And I told them everything. And then at that time, I was helping, or, certain people, certain things, like some people that they were foster kids, or some people that have been in terrible relationships, or some people that are starting a business, or trying to start a program, or different things. And that would influence me, and I would say, okay, I'm going to help all these people. And it was crazy. So we went on the show. It wasn't intentional. It wasn't something that it was like, oh, you were nominated. No, I never even knew. It's actually the craziest part. So when we get there, they're like, oh, you're just going to do a promo video.
Oh, that's right. That's what I saw the video. That's what the whole surprise factor was all about. I get it.
I was like, wait, hold on. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
So literally I was crying, because I'm like, wow, like, I can't believe, like, everything starts playing, which is, you start thinking about how it started, what you wanted to do, like your prayers, all your affirmations, like everything comes to life in that moment. So then after we received the $750,000, I personally wanted to go and say, okay, I want people to nominate women of the community. So if you know someone that's been selfless or is doing certain things for the community, please submit a video telling us who you're nominating, why you're nominating them, and why they deserve a self-love makeover.
So that's kind of, you're using the same concept that you were found in, kind of. You're kind of like, yes.
So it's like, it's how life works. So in order to receive, you have to give. So the same thing, for example, the person that stood out in the nomination for Ellen's video, I actually gave them $5,000.
Nice.
And then they're pouring that money into like raising a daughter and like their wedding. And, it's there's so many beautiful stories that go into Nest of Love, and everything is very intentional. Nothing is like planned. It's not like, oh, I'm going to do this because, no, it's like something happened and it influences me. And I'm like, wow, we really have to do this. Like, let's get it done now. So like my January 25th event where we did a self-love event, we got it done in 4 weeks. And I had over $60,000 that were donated into a makeover to 20 different women.
Nice. So how many women do you work with? I mean, I know it's not just you.
Believe it or not, it's 2 women and 1 guy right now currently. But
wow,
technically it's just,
Wow, that's amazing. Yeah. So you had 20 women that were able to feel better about themselves and get that makeover.
Yeah, so it's some people that, haven't been able to find a job, or some people that are working 3 jobs and have kids, or some people who do for the community, like Girl Scouts and a principal of a school, and so many different people. Some people that have organizations, community liaisons. Like, I made sure that people submitted and I found out their stories, and I wanted to know how I can help people, because it's one thing to just, give something away to someone without it really having meaning. I've been able to give a mom a place to live just that has 6 kids, or for, what's this hospital's name? Nicholas Children's Hospital. I sponsored for their Grand Circus prom, all the girls' makeup and hair. So it's like a lot of things. Like, I didn't get to go to my prom. My sister was born with problems, like dislocated hips, a hole in her throat, one eye smaller than the other. So it was my intention to make sure that I understood what it was like for those moms not being able to really provide to their kids.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm going to take care of this, because you already have so much burden on you. And I just want to help.
That's awesome. That's awesome, because you can tell that it comes from the heart. So obviously you were recognized by Ellen, and I saw you girls all excited, and
it was incredible.
I'm sure it changed your life, right?
Honestly, it was one of the most impactful. To have Kylie Jenner and Kris Jenner recognize you and tell you, like, girl, you are a boss. Like,
I know. Did you guys get to meet them?
Memes are coming out. Yeah. They hug, like she literally told me, Sam, you're a boss. Like, this is incredible. And I'm actually planning to do a women's conference in March 2021, and Kylie plans on being a part of it.
What? How? What?
Yeah, we're working on the logistics, and this is a lot of great things. Nest of Love is we're very quiet.
If Kylie Jenner heard about it, girl, y'all aren't quiet.
We just try to do the best that we can to impact the world and be role models.
That's awesome. So tell me about can you give any details about the plans for 2021 with Nest of Love?
So 2 events that we have. One major one we're doing is on National Day for Charity. So that's September 5th. And that is Kylie Jenner's lawyer intends on doing a nonprofit seminar for like a charity workshop to help us raise funds for our programs. But this is a workshop for local businesses, educational organizations, corporations, executives, anybody that has like a small business. That's one event. But the women's conference is going to be seminar, workshop, and you'll be able to have vendors which would be small businesses or big businesses. So we're looking for sponsors, anybody who wants to be a vendor, to have a pop-up, like what is it called? Like an activation.
Gotcha. Mm-hmm.
So wellness, beauty, and business.
Wellness, beauty, and business. Okay. And when are you
Yes.
guys planning for that women's conference? What's the name of it?
That one, Unite Women in Business.
Okay.
And that one, the only thing is we're deciding if we're going to do it in Miami-Dade or Broward County.
Mm-hmm.
But that is something that we're ready to go on.
As soon as everything clears down, then you guys will have a date, maybe?
Oh, yes. It should be somewhere between like March 21st or March 29th, somewhere in between that timeline, but you'd be the first to know.
Yeah, because things are iffy. All timelines are like a
That's
little blurred.
Yes, yes. That's exactly your problem. Like everything is being postponed, and they're telling me, Sam, you can't really plan too much in advance. I'm like, well, I have a year full of events. What do you mean?
Well, let me tell you, once everybody gets out of their house, trust me, there's going to be a need for your organization because you're going to have stressed out women. You're going to have women with cabin fever. You're going to have women with all kinds of things that need to be lifted up.
It's like huge right now. I'm definitely looking for someone to maybe do like some type of live stream or something. So
there we go. Yes.
You can be a moderator for one of our events.
Yes, for sure, for sure. So that's a good point. Like right now, everybody's cooped up and we have a lot of time to think. We have a lot of, people are stressed about their jobs. So I'm sure there are women right now, just freaking out. Even myself, I'm like, oh my goodness, what am I going to do? Work? Like
we actually currently have like an informative page on our website, nestoflove.org, where you can find information. We actually even made some family kits for you to do activities in your house. But I'm finding out information of how the government is helping small businesses and giving everyone that type of information.
Yes.
So they know, because I've heard that there's no interest loans that are going around and things like that. So definitely sharing that information with everyone.
That's beautiful. So you have that information where?
We do, nestoflove.org, and we actually have a page called COVID-19, and we're updating it every day. We update it every single day with information to share with the community.
That's great. That's great. So let's just say that, like I said, once things get settled down, right now you can go to the website and get good information. You said government help, loans, like things to kind of, so you can stay afloat during this time. Now, once everything settles down, how can someone maybe get involved? That maybe they want to volunteer. Maybe they have services that they can help other women, or maybe they need help themselves. How can they do that?
So nestoflove.org, we have a support us page where you can volunteer. You can be a sponsor. We have different programs, and you can sign up there. And we are always available to see how we can help those in the community.
Gotcha.
Currently, right now, we're actually working on with some partners to see how we can help, the less fortunate and give back to the community during this time. It's a very hard time.
Yeah. What do you think, or what are you noticing that there's a big need for? Like, what are people in need for?
Right now, some people, they like, let's say some students, like they eat during lunch. There's not access to food.
I was just having that conversation. I was like, right now they have drive-through places where you can pick up lunch. But I was thinking, my goodness, like, first of all, what about the kids that are staying home?
Like,
first of all,
what
if they can't drive there, number one? What if it's not even close enough? Maybe parents are working. Like, I'm like, that's great, but it's like not as accessible as it needs to be.
Yeah, I have access to help. I just need to know how, I need to directly find out, because what we're planning on doing is, promoting and saying, if you know someone that needs help, let us know, because it's only so much you can do without not being able to, get around and speak to everyone and know what's actually, how you can help,
So what about if you know somebody that needs help? How can they tell you about them?
So right now, until we actually have it completely running. I would say someone can write to us through email, hello@nestoflove.org. They can send a text message to 786-606-8292, and we will definitely do our best to see how we can help as many people as possible.
Okay, so that is the phone number, and you can text it. That's actually pretty cool. And what's your email again?
hello@nestoflove.org.
hello@lessoflove.org. Perfect. And the phone number is 786-606-8292. So,
Yes, and then after it'll be up on our website, and they'll have access to let us know, who it is that they need help and how we can help.
gotcha. So I have noticed, I mean, in the small amount of time that you've been up and running, what you said, like 2018,
Yes, ma'am.
you've helped a lot of women. And what are you noticing that most of the women need help with? Is it more business driven? Is it mental health driven, family driven?
Honestly, it's a little bit of everything, and I strongly believe that we change our women, we change our world, and what happens is women are the first teachers. So it's not just us who needs help, but let's say you go back, who did we learn from? Our moms. So, like, for example, my mom comes to me, and I'm teaching her how to have a better marriage or how to be a better mother or how to change her business so it can be more profitable and things like that. So it's a little bit of everything. Definitely business, definitely family oriented. And I would say mental health is a huge thing.
So whenever somebody does come to you, like, for help when it comes down to mental health, do you guys have resources, or do you guys just have, like, group therapy? How does that work?
We definitely have resources. We definitely go to the main sources. So, for example, Memorial Health, and we get actual help from the main sources when it comes to something so critical.
Oh, well, that's like the real deal. Like, they're getting real help from you guys.
Yeah, definitely.
I always, considering that you've been doing this for a couple of years, like, how did you decide, like, how to go about everything? And I'm sure that's a big question when it comes down to women in business. Like, if somebody even asked me for mental help, I just give them advice, but I wouldn't even know how to go about getting them help. And sometimes people can't even get help because they don't know how to reach resources and all those different issues. So how do you go about it mentally, and, like, what is your strategy?
I'm a big research queen. Like, I research everything. So when it comes to, like, helping someone, I don't want to take the wrong advice. So if I'm going to get advice from someone who's in business, I want it to be someone who has had a successful business for many years that's been very profitable. And then that's the source that I want to go and use to give more information to others. So when it comes to, small businesses or resources for that, it's like directly going to the small business bureau and saying, hey, I need you specifically to come help me give advice to this community. And that's how you go about it, because I love helping small businesses, but it's one thing. You have to help. You have to go to the main source when you're trying to help so many individuals. You cannot go to just anyone.
So the good thing about it is, like, you're aware, like, that you might have strengths. You're good at getting the information to the people. You might not be as good as a business or as good as a mental health or whatever it may be. So you're just, like, directing them to the right people.
Yeah. I've been able to be successful. Yeah. But, I don't have the time. I don't have all those years in experience to say, okay, just listen to me. It's great. That's why people come to me. We always have packed events. Our events are always a huge success. So, we are blessed, and I'm blessed to have the opportunity to be successful. But, when it comes to the resources, we know who to go to and say, hey, we need your help. We want to get this done. how can we work together?
So clearly, yeah, people are coming to you because you guys are guiding them right. You're doing something good in the community, and a lot of people are benefiting. So kudos to Nest of Love. Yes.
Yay!
If someone wants to get in touch with you guys or learn more about Nest of Love, give us your website, phone number, all that good stuff, email, so or even social media too, so that they can connect with you all.
So for more information about Nest of Love, you can go to nestoflove.org. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, with our handle name is Nest of Love Org. And on Facebook, I believe it's Nest of Love Foundation or organization. LinkedIn, Nest of Love. Our email is hello@nestoflove.org, or you can send us a text at 786-606-8292.
Awesome. I've been speaking with Samantha, aka Sam G, the president of Nest of Love. They're definitely making a difference in our community, especially with the women. It's all about women empowerment. If you've been listening and you didn't get all the info, or you want to connect with them, just hit me up and I will make sure to connect you with them. You can go on IG at Evie Unleashed, or you can actually go to power96.com. I post all my interviews for Power to the People, and you get connected that way. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thank you very much, Samantha, aka Sam G, for taking the time to hang out with me, girl.
Thank you, Evie. God bless you, and stay safe, girl.
You too, my love. Mwah, besitos. Have a good one.
Thank you. We'll speak.
If you have a nonprofit organization or a community topic that you want to chit chat with me about, make sure that you submit your information so you can be the next guest on Power to the People. Go to power96.com. Search for my page, Evie Unleashed, and right there you can directly submit your organization. Have a good one.